Hi everyone, this is Juan Carlos from Growth Hacks. Today we have a very special episode because we are doing it live right from the TechExpo in Amsterdam. Today I have as an honored guest especially a founder that we're going to help us to talk about sales and technology. So what we're going to do is, first I would like to introduce you to our guest, Mona. Mona is the founder of Sales Harbor. So Mona, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very good. It's quite an interesting because we're doing a complete live episode today. And Mona, could you tell us a little more about what is Sales Harbor?
Sure. So I started Sales Harbor 11 months ago. And Sales Harbor is a B2B lead generation agency headquartered here in Amsterdam. And we help our clients get their potential clients by doing LinkedIn outreach, emails outreach, and cold calling.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So how do you see the technology now? Because if I consider this is something that you have been developing already from all your years of experience in sales, right?
Yeah, so I have 20 plus years of experience in technology sales. And what I've observed is businesses, they lack either sales processes or they lack lead generation activities. So it occurred to me last year in November that I could have my own company providing these services, and that's why we started Sales Harbor.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's how Sales Harbor is today as well in TechExpo here in Amsterdam.
Yes, we are exhibiting right by Juan's booth. We are at TechExpo as well as the Digital Marketing Conference. They are co-located here in Amsterdam. In fact, this is Sales Harbor's first exhibition.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go into the questions that we are normally here in Inspiral Hacks sharing about what are those insights that we can take from our business, now from experts in different sectors. So today, because we're talking about sales, what we're going to discuss is the first question is indeed, Mona, what do you consider that with all the changes that are happening in AI technology, what do you consider that there are scenes or there are activities that in the sales industry are really outdated, something that people should start considering how to change?
Yeah, so very good question, and also this is a very spontaneous interview, so my answers are not perfect, but I'll try to be, speak my mind. So what I've seen is where I come from, I've worked with Microsoft, Oracle in product sales, and then I joined services companies. What I've seen is that people are still manually, SDRs especially, they're still manually cold emailing to prospects. They take hours and hours of time to first mine the data and then manually send emails. So that's absolutely outdated, especially with all the tools coming in, especially with AI tools and all the outreach tools in the market. I think that part of the activity is really outdated.
Wow. Yeah, certainly, especially with now specifying ourselves how we're going to use our time.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So thinking about that consideration, let's say we're talking about the change. And in that sense, there are indeed points that in sales will never change.
Yeah.
And what would you consider that those are things that people should focus in sales, certainly in their prioritization?
I think the human touch is never going to fade away, especially with all the AI tools. Like there are now AI robots who can actually send emails or speak to you. I have received many emails from companies, and I've also spoken with companies where they say that AI is going to actually make a call to your prospect. And that's really crazy for me because it's strange where the world is progressing. I think the human touch is never going to go away because especially in services sales, the sales cycle can last for months and months, from your first point of contact all the way to closing the deal. It's a long process. It's not like you're selling subscription products on a subscription basis. So especially how are you with your prospect before and after the sale? Once the person becomes your client, are you still that motivated to be in touch with the prospect, with your client? I think all these things really matter in sales.
Wonderful. Indeed, patience is such a
Yeah.
key player indeed,
Yeah.
because indeed, sometimes it can take 2 years, and especially depending on the sector as well,
Yeah.
where they are. Some sectors it might even take 10 years.
Yeah.
I believe I was in especially when you are in crowdfunding
Yeah.
companies where actually it really can take quite a long journey, or
Yeah.
in health technology, which as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is your favorite sector, if I may?
My favorite sector, technology.
Technology.
I have always been in technology sales, so it's my favorite sector. In fact, when I started Sales Harbor 11 months ago, I just went into technology sector. So I have clients from technology sectors, and now I do have a recruitment client as well. But I'm moving away now from technology sector because it's tough. It's very competitive. And even though I don't mind getting more technology clients, but I'm moving away slowly and steadily. I also want to actually now I also want to talk about the first question which you asked, that which are the activities which are outdated. I think I also want to talk about LinkedIn outreach because we now. In fact, some companies also, some STRs now send manual requests to people and then manually messages. All that can be automated. And I'm just starting a second company which is going to be called Bear Connect. And with that, you can automate the whole LinkedIn outreach as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
If I may ask, how does the name comes, Sales Harbor?
Sales Harbor, okay, so my first company, Sales Harbor, I wanted to have a sales angle to it because it is all about sales. So that's why sales, and then harbor is a place where you meet, you connect. So I'm like a middle person connecting my clients to their clients, and that's why Sales Harbor. And the logo is all about, it can be interpreted in two ways. First is like the funnel. You have
this one.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, here, sorry. The funnel, you have like thousands and thousands of prospects, and then very few become your clients. That's actually what this logo symbolizes.
Yeah, like a neural connection.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now we do have one more question as well that we normally go for. What will be now, in the sense of something that has happened in your experience in the sales industry that brought you such a wonderful lesson? What will be that experience?
Lesson, I guess just be yourself. Don't fake with your prospects because they are smart people. In my sector, I've always interacted with CEOs, CIOs, and CTOs. And just tell them honestly what you can deliver and what you cannot. It goes a long way. Just building that trust is really important in the beginning, because as I said, technology services sales is a huge sales cycle. So that trust in the beginning is really important. Just to set the expectations, even if you cannot deliver, just set the expectations with the prospect. I think that goes a long way.
From day one.
Yeah, from
Indeed.
day one. Yeah,
wonderful.
You just cannot say, oh yeah, we can do everything.
Yeah.
Even if you cannot, just don't lie to your prospects. You otherwise they get you. You know, along the sales cycle they'll get you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now we do have one surprise questions that normally we ask to our guests. Aside from all the surprises that we have done today, imagine that you could put a billboard in the moon. And you could write a message for all the world to see. What will be that message, man? You can take your time. Actually, this is one of the questions that in the past we always had it on a specific level. Some people think about a quote. Some people think about something that happened in experience, something that actually resonates with them or their values.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Okay, so I think you can really do what you believe in it. So your thoughts really matter. Thoughts really matter. So I think. So if you have set your mind on something, there'll be a monkey mind as well telling you that no, you cannot achieve it. No, you'll be discouraged. But just remember, if you can think you can do it, you will be able to do it.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yesterday, just to give you audience, yesterday I was doing an event on Inspiral Mindset, and that resonates so much because if we are letting our thoughts be focused on our past, we are literally projecting our past into our future. So if you focus on the future that you want to accomplish, that becomes your present.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mona.
Yeah.
Now,
thank you.
Mona, if our audience would like to get in touch with you, how would it be best for them to contact you?
Sure. So the best way is to get in touch with me on LinkedIn. My name is Mona Juna. You can find me. Juneja is June, like June the month, and then JA. That's one. Second way is you can go to info@salesharbor.io. That's the second way. And I guess the third way is you can still go to the website of salesharbor.io and fill the contact form. But I guess just get in touch with me on LinkedIn. I'm very proactive. If you DM me, I'll reply you instantly. Yeah.
Wonderful. Now, everyone, this has been a special edition, and we're going to indeed create even more information that here, so you can actually access to all the information that we have provided. If you like this content, please subscribe, share it with your friends, share the love. Always be hungry for knowledge, inspire growth. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Mona.
Bye-bye. Thanks.